Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2025 SABAA Inter Provincials, where the very best anglers from every province come together, not as individuals, but as teams, all chasing one goal, the top step of the podium. This year we find ourselves at Loskop, a dam that needs no introduction, and is famous for one thing in particular: big, largemouth bass. And yes, we mean proper bass. We're fishing a little earlier in the season, which means this is no walk in the park. The bite is going to be tough, the fish are going to make you work for it, and every strike will count. Bite will be few and far in between. It's going to be the kind to test your patience, your decision making, and maybe even your sanity. But that's why we're here. These are the best of the best. When the fishing gets tough, the top anglers get creative, dig deep, and find a way to make it happen. Welcome to team fishing at its finest. Welcome to the 2025 SABAA Inter Provincials. We're here at the launch of the second last day of the competition. And there's one word to describe the leaderboard right now: it's tight. Every fish matters, because there simply aren't many big ones coming out. So when a proper bass does show itself, it can shake the leaderboard in a big way. This morning, we're out filming with the Free State team, watching them switching between drop shot and crankbait, doing everything they can to trigger a reaction bite. No freebies out here, just calculated decisions and patience. After a while, we moved over to the second Free State boat with Julia. And after a few long quiet hours, we finally got our first fish on camera. And that alone tells you how tough the fishing really is. Julia was out finessing them on a drop shot in around 40 foot of water. Now, coming from the Western Cape, I can tell you, that's almost unheard of. It was seriously impressive to witness just how technical this fishery can be.
Yay! That's why you come to Loskop.
This is high-level team fishing, where adaptability, patience and confidence in your approach make all the difference. The Free State boat absolutely had to grind for their fifth keeper. And in an event like this, that fish is gold. 5 keepers can mean everything, because just one fish is all it takes to make a serious move on the leaderboard. As you all notice, at these interprovincials, we're using the KeepNet system, a true catch, weigh, record and release format. It's an incredible setup that runs straight from your app on your phone, essentially turning your phone into a live well. That means healthier fish, less stress and better protection for our bass populations, instead of them sitting in a live well and wondering what's going on. So a big thank you to the team from KeepNet for helping us look after the future of our fisheries while still keeping competition fishing exciting and fair.
Isn't that same purple? No, put a sort of fish on now. It's really confused now. 900 gram of Loskop giants.
You guys want to share with the viewers a few tips fishing Loskop this time of the year?
That's about it. Deep water, close to the bank is your friend. But real deep, I mean near 30 plus, fish move in and out the whole time. Says the guys that are all tangled now.
Julio sharing some valuable insight on what it takes to catch a bass this time of the year. Fish deep water, stay close to the bank, and most importantly, fish very, very, very slow. Patience isn't optional, it's mandatory. After a long, tough day on the water, the anglers make their way back to the launch, where you'll see our banners and sponsors proudly on display, showcasing exactly what they bring to the table and why events like this are possible. If you haven't noticed yet, keep an eye on the bottom corner of the screen where we highlight our Tier 1 sponsors. A massive thank you to every single one of them for their continued support. Also, a big shout out goes out to our medic Jesse for keeping everyone safe on and off the water, because great fishing is even better when everyone gets home safely.
Okay, laaste dag van Loskop. Gister was so 'n bietjie moeilik, die eerste dag was so 'n bietjie makliker. Maar dis alles agter ons. Ons gaan nou net vorentoe. So kom ons kyk wat gebeur op die derde dag.
Well, it's day number 3, our last and final day of the comp. It's been a tough week so far. The fishing hasn't been easy at all, but we are sitting up there. We've got our plan for today, and I think the most important thing is just for all our boats to get limit. If we can do that, then I think we're gonna be in the money. So yeah, each day is a new day, and we've been tackling it as such. So hopefully the fishing gods are gonna be on our side today, and we're gonna come home with that trophy. But we'll see this afternoon once everyone's off the water.
Môre daar. Ja, is maar koue dag hier op Loskop. Ons het maar gesukkel om die vis te kry. Visvang is maar stadig. Ons moet die vis vang op diep water. Op 'n van die dag het ons gekyk na 60 voet. So water wat die vis uit kry. Sover het ons elke dag 5 gekry. Ons hoop om vandag weer 5 te kry. Ek hoop al die ander spanne doen goed en dan vanaand se prysuitdeling gaan goed af.
A massive shout out goes to Dougie Douglas, our final interviewee and the tournament director, for putting together such an outstanding competition. The amount of personal time and effort that went into organizing this event truly shows, and it did not go unnoticed. Thank you as well for hosting the Click Race marketing team and making us feel part of the event from start to finish. As you can see, it's still early in the season and it's cold, proper cold. A few of our anglers came prepared with some, let's call them very creative mask choices, which definitely helped lighten the mood on an otherwise icy morning. When you're going 110, 120 kilometers an hour with that fresh winter air hitting your face, you quickly realize just how committed these anglers really are. I won't lie, there was a bit of mask envy going around. Practical, absolutely. Fashion statement, questionable but effective. Cold or not, spirits are high and it's time to kick off the final day of the Inter Provincials. Let's get it started. On day 2, we jumped on the boat with Mpumalanga A. Yes, Mpumalanga A. Mpumalanga entered 2 teams this year, Mpumalanga A and Mpumalanga B, showing just how deep the talent pool really is. This morning, we're riding along to our angler Nathan Wicker, who walked us through the approach to targeting big fish on a seriously tough day. When conditions get tricky, experience counts, and Nathan showed exactly how patience, precision, and the right decisions can turn a slow bite into a big opportunity. Love it or hate it, one thing was crystal clear, that forward-facing sonar played a big role in an event like this. With finicky fish and tough conditions, being able to repeatedly cast to a specific target significantly increased the chances of getting a bite. Whether you're a fan or a skeptic, there's no denying that this technology helped many anglers come up with a few extra opportunities when it really mattered. With the final fish landed, it's time to head back to the launch, where the scale decides it all, and where we find out who earns the top step on the podium.
Thank you to each of the following sponsors for being part of the 2025 Inter Provincials: Mankota, FNS, Mercury, Click Crazy, Hummingbird, JKJ Express, Clover, EC Alcasa, CMI Insurance Specialist, Lauren, It is Secret Baits, at IT Computer Store, and last but not least, Kaya Sands Transport Pty Limited. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to thank everybody. You know, without you guys, there's no tournament. We have a lot of youngsters this year. I think we have 41 if I counted correctly. So you guys did very, very well. The tournament, unfortunately, I think the fishing was a bit tough for the guys. Everybody struggled a bit. But at the end of the day, I think it went well. It was accepted. So yeah, thank you very much.
And then Jesse Powell, our paramedic. Unfortunately, the guy didn't take advantage of his office. He gave out free prostate checks, but nobody. But afterwards, you can get it for half price. Thank you, Jesse. Our photograph, Andrew. Thank you for being here. It was about 4 points that made the difference between all three teams. And in third place, Free State. Now I know why they call them the A-team. Mpumalanga, with total points of 84.68. Wickham, 3.89. Well done, young man. Well done. 0.56. Big speech from the captain.
We managed to pull a rabbit out the hat, and a deep diving pink Zorus hook was the deal.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
And that's a wrap. Thank you to everyone who tuned into the 2025 Inter Provincials. A massive thank you goes out to the organizing committee, Dougie, his wife, and many dedicated individuals who sacrificed personal time to make an event like this possible. Until next time, tight lines.